Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce on the sidelines. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady, finding the open teammate.
What I admire about Bradley Beal is his steady growth. Not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to.
Now here's Nurkic. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Back to Hart. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And Nurkic throws it down.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Boy, Beal's rise continues to impress. Every season, Grant, he improves as a scorer, especially.
And the older he gets, the more wisdom he attains. Both on and off the court, his guys expect him to lead the charge. It's something that he takes great pride in.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Beal.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Neto. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And they pick up 2.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Pass to Hart. Here's Nurkic. Oh, sweet move.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Three-pointer, Beal. And we creep towards the MVP being named. Doris, what was the closest MVP race you can remember?
Well, I mean, for me, in recent history, 2017, when James Harden and Russell Westbrook were battling it out, and it was Russell Westbrook averaging a triple-double that really pushed him through to the other side.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And he gets it back. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Pass to Nurkic from deep three-point range.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Porzingis.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Double team on Lillard to the middle. Watford. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Neto. Beal outside. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Wizard substitution.
A minute 39 left to play in the first. Here's Bryant. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Portland trailing here.
When you think about Thomas Bryant, the thing you think about is efficiency. He makes the most of his chances, and he doesn't force the issue.
Pass to Kispert. Down low. Bryant, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
His first personal. Third team foul.
And here are the Trailblazers now. And thinking about Bryant's offense, he doesn't get the reputation as efficient because all his finishes are right at the rim.
That's exactly right. You're correct. Not just a close-range scorer, though. He's now got a solid outside game. He's smart enough to recognize a good shot and pass up on any bad ones. That's the key to his effectiveness.
For three, here's Lillard. Let's go with a three. And Bryant pulls it down. The Wizards with a lead. Here's Smith. Takes it inside. Here's Bryant inside.
Thomas Bryant.
Count it.
The assist.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Lillard right side. And the shot goes in.
And that mid-range J is automatic. I mean, Lillard loves getting room to fire these off.
Here's Smith. There's the drive. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. It's Lillard with the drive. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Wizards. They lead by 4. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
Give it up for your Blazer Dancer. Your Blazer Dancer.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Back to Porzingis. It's tipped. To the paint. Here's Winslow. That one drops for him.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. An all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after this season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point. Just 4 to shoot. And Porzingis with the block. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
On the floor for your Trailblazers.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Beal. Here's Kuzma. The layup off target.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Now here's Lillard. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. 5 to shoot. Watford. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Beal outside to the inside. It's stolen by Nurkic. And it's Simons penetrating. That ties the game.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Kuzma up top. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical, easy finish for KP. One challenge for Kristaps Porzingis has been his health, because over the course of his young career, he's missed about a quarter of the schedule to injury.
On the wing, Kuzma. He drops it from range. Now it's a 5-point Wizard lead.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here.
First personal.
Endorsed throughout the league's history, a lot of players well over 7 feet tall have dealt with leg issues.
Yeah, in fact, even after the Knicks drafted Porzingis, if you recall, the front office questioned how he'd hold up. But boy, KP has put a lot of work into strengthening that lower body, getting down in a stance to hold ground and protect himself a little bit.
Now here's Porzingis. He has 6. There's the screen by Kuzma. No good on the shot. Nurkic with some nice D. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Washington making some changes.
Wizard substitution.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Double team on Lillard. It's Hart on the wing. Buries it from 3. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Bryant, no good. Portland trailing here. Here's Lillard. Avdia pulls it in. Pass to Smith from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
Lillard with the ball, guarded by Smith. And here's Lillard.
He didn't have his feet planted.
That's his first personal. Second team foul. At the line for Portland, Dave.
Free throw good, Lillard.
You know, it's the production plus the leadership that makes Lillard one of the most valuable players in this league.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now here's Smith. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
No good on that one. And he ends up missing both free throws. To the left wing. Here's McLemore. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
Here's Smith. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you today. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number one, can you motivate players? Number two, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Nurkic. Hart from long range. Sinks the tray. Hart got 6.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here. Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Nurkic's shot is good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Kristaps Porzingis. That's his second.
And he makes a
personal.
first.
First team foul. At the
It's both from the stripe. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Boy, what I love about Bradley Beal is despite having one of the most gifted offensive games in the league, he never stops looking for improvement. This guy wants to up his game each and every season.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
second team foul.
Portland leading. You know, when it comes to Beal, his evolution as an offensive player has been dramatic.
There's no question. This guy entered the league with a reputation as a sweet shooter. Now, it's not only the spot-up shooting. He's got his own handle to create his own shot. The defense now has to worry about him as a playmaker passer. He's learned every trick in the book. Beal is elite.
Porzingis is double. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got his third bucket of the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the bucket is good. Neto's got 6.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Pass to Hart. Here's Simons. Yep, that one's good. Simons got his second basket of the night.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 7.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Right side Hart. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
At the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Josh Hart.
Both good from the line that time. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Avdia. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Bryant. Back to Avdia. And it's all from 3-point range.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Blevins. Hits the trifecta. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Yeah, they haven't missed a shot since the break. I mean, just what a tremendous job making the necessary adjustments at halftime.
It's such a joy to see the diversity of the NBA growing. Rui Hachimura becomes only the 2nd Japanese-born player to be drafted in the NBA. Incredible stuff.
And the 6'6" forward Justice Winslow, drafted 10th in the 2015 draft. I mean, he's a strong-bodied defender, and he loves to make winning plays. They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
To the middle. Blevins.
Sometimes teams are not afraid to take it straight at Hachimura. He sends it back on that opportunity.
That's his first personal.
And he knocks down the first one.
Second team foul. Shooting for
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's Portland now. They're on a 13-5 run. Shot by Blevins, no good. And Washington has possession. Shot from the low block. And Bryant with a nice bucket inside. Bryant's got 5 points.
Just such a good finisher around the bucket. Thomas Bryant has so many moves he can turn to. Nice.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
Come on, fans.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now Beal. Inside. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Simons. Now here's Lillard. Six on the shot clock. And here's Hart. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Beal. Now Porzingis. Defended by Nurkic. Goes up with it. Good as the jump shot falls.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Second shot opportunity. Lillard can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Oh, got a piece of it. Kuzma down low. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Simons. And he drops it in from the low post.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Lets it go from deep. It's Kuzma with the miss. Here are the Blazers with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Porzingis on the double team. Lillard outside. They set a pick. Drives to the hoop. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Caldwell Pope. Banked it in off the glass.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Out to the wing. Watford. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Lillard. And the jumper is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Rebounded by Nurkic. And it's the Blazers with the ball. Down low. And Nurkic throws it down.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Pass to Porzingis. It's stolen by Nurkic. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
First team foul.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes it difficult to defend.
And yep, it's good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Out to Lillard. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Over Beal. And that one's long.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Trailblazers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Jusuf Nurkic.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Back to Porzingis. The Wizards with another miss. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Lillard outside. Launches a three. And again, it's Portland with a three.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Three-pointer. The rebound by the Wizards. From deep. Misses. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed